The sense of smell connects us deeply to who we are. It triggers memory, shapes emotion, and even helps us survive. From prehistoric hunters to modern neuroscientists, humans have always been fascinated by scent and by how it influences the mind. In prehistoric times, smell meant survival. Early humans relied on it to find food, detect danger, and recognize one another. Yet, even the greatest thinkers of antiquity struggled to describe it. Aristotle attempted to categorize smells by shared qualities, and his student Theophrastus expanded on these ideas. Hippocrates linked scent to healing, believing that aromas could influence mood and health. To the Greeks and Romans, pleasant smells purified both the air and the soul. But during the Middle Ages, the miasma theory took hold. Foul air was thought to cause disease, while pleasant smells promoted well-being. This association between odor and health laid the foundation for centuries of psychological interpretation. Between the 14th and the 17th centuries, perfumery blossomed into an art form. Scientists like Robert Boyle and René Descartes began asking how the nose actually perceives aromas. Their questions transformed smell from a mystical curiosity into empirical science. In 1916, psychologist Hans Henning introduced the odor prism. He suggested that all smells could be mapped onto 6 qualities: flowery, foul, fruity, spicy, burnt, and resinous. Each scent was a blend of these points, a geometry of smell where some combinations harmonize and others clash. By 1949, perfumer Jean Carles created the fragrance pyramid, dividing scents into top, heart, and base notes. Decades later, Michael Edwards designed the fragrance wheel, grouping perfumes into floral, oriental, woody, and fresh families. These frameworks revolutionized how perfumers classify and design fragrance. So, how do we actually perceive scent? When volatile molecules enter the nasal cavity, they bind to receptors in the olfactory epithelium. Humans possess about 400 receptor types, each capable of detecting multiple odorants. Together, they form a combinatorial code that the brain interprets as a specific smell. Signals then travel to the olfactory bulb and onward into the amygdala and hippocampus, the center of emotion and memory. That is why a single whiff can summon vivid recollections in an instant. In recent years, scientists have turned to artificial intelligence to decode the mathematics of smell. In 2023, Google Research and Monell Chemical Senses Center unveiled the Principal Odor Map, or POM. Using neural networks trained on thousands of odor molecules, the POM predicts how a molecule will smell even if it has never been experienced before. It is a remarkable bridge connecting chemistry, perception, and biology. But beyond algorithms and molecules, scents remain deeply personal. It is the one sense that reaches deeply and directly into our emotions, shaping what we feel and remember. Think of the smell of rain after a long dry spell, or the comforting scent of a loved one's perfume. In a heartbeat, these aromas can transport you through time, unlocking memories buried deep within the mind. That emotional surge is not imagined. The limbic system, the brain's emotional core, is directly wired to our sense of smell. Lavender can calm, citrus can energize, foul odors can repel, because scent speaks an ancient language of survival and emotion. Across societies, people interpret scents differently. Some languages name hundreds of unique smells, while others describe them only by their source. Smell may even hold clues to health and longevity, with impaired smell linked to higher mortality over 5 years. From ancient rituals to artificial intelligence, the story of scent is the story of human evolution itself. It unites chemistry, neuroscience, and psychology, reminding us that to smell is to feel, to remember, and to live.